do this. Let's continue Mr. Torres' sentencing until he's able to get signed back on. We'll just move on to the next case. Ms. Yell.
Okay, Your Honor, it's going to be Jordan Ruiz, and it's 20 CR 07778. He's charged with an obstructing and resisting and a couple other misdemeanors. I'm requesting that he be appointed a legal defender. There may be an associated jail time with this case if he's convicted.
All right. All right. So, Mr. Ruiz, can you hear me okay? Mr. Ruiz, I'm getting an indication that your microphone is on mute. If you could unmute your microphones, sir.
Unmute. I just click on the button, Your Honor.
I can hear you fine. All right. And so Mr. Torres just came back on. Mr. Torres, we've moved on to the next hearing. We'll do your sentencing as soon as we're done with Mr. Ruiz's case. Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
All right. So, Mr. Ruiz, I can hear you fine now, sir. Can you still hear me?
Absolutely.
All right, good. All right. So, Mr. Ruiz, the city attorney has indicated that there's a potential that they would ask for jail time on your obstructing and resisting case. So, therefore, she's indicating that you may be entitled to the assistance of the legal defender. I do have in front of me an application for court-appointed counsel. You could hold on one moment, sir. I'll look at it and see if you are entitled to counsel in this case. One moment, please.
Okay, Your Honor.
All right, sir, you've indicated that you currently are unemployed. Have you applied for any government assistance based on your unemployment status?
That is correct, Your Honor. I was terminated justifiably by my last employer, and next thing you know, the pandemic affected us all in such a way that our government came up with a compensation idea and other ways to help us, citizens of this country, and even others, because at the same time, we citizens hook up that needed, regardless of, we are humans before we are citizens. That's something I just thought about in the morning, but I wanted to say that I was, and then I was eligible for the EUC, the compensation for 13 weeks.
So I just, a lot of people put in their applications, Mr. Ruiz, that they're not currently making any money, they're not employed, but they're also not getting any assistance. So I guess my question is, how are you able to support yourself? You've indicated earlier that you were getting some assistance by the government's COVID, some of their COVID unemployment money, or some other form of federal help. Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor, I was eligible to receive the EUC from unemployment insurance, and once I exhausted the benefits, which took place about a couple of months ago, almost to 3, I put in my application for PUA, and they came up with an idea to disqualify me. It's alleging that I was eligible for another program with UI, which turned out to be, that's false. And up until today, I haven't received any income other than what I had left from the UI, from the compensation from the 13 weeks that the government hooked us up in sort of way to put it. Yes, I'm not receiving anything.
Mr. Ruiz, thank you, and that's fine. What I'm just trying to figure out what your situation is here, but it seems like you're doing your best to apply for assistance, and it looks like there's some disagreement on which government assistance that you're eligible for, but it appears that you're eligible for some form of federal assistance. So accordingly, based on the information in your application for the assistance of legal defender, I'm going to grant counsel in your case, Mr. Ruiz, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. That brings a relief to my heart, because you know what? I was assaulted by this cop over the license plate in front of the car.
Mr. Ruiz, I need you to not put any facts on the record, okay? Also, you have invoked your right to remain silent along with your right to trial in this case. So what we'll be doing is we'll be setting you up with an attorney. You're going to get contacted by a member of Reno Municipal Court staff. They're going to give you your next trial date and the information on how to contact your legal defender. Make sure that you contact that person in plenty of time before your trial so that they'll understand your case and you'll understand what's going to happen at trial, okay?
Okay, Your Honor. Yes, absolutely. I will get all that information through email. You guys will make sure I receive all the instructions, correct?
All right. Yes, that's fine. You're going to get all those instructions from our court.
Okay. Anything
All right.
else, Your
All
Honor?
right. Thank you, Mr. Reese. Thank you for appearing via.
God bless you.
And you are excused from the hearing at this time. Thank you, sir.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. And next case, Ms. Yao.
Thank you, Your Honor. The next